The dog lay motionless on the sun-scorched sidewalk, his ribs sharply visible under a matted coat. The heat shimmered around him, oppressive and unrelenting, as a nearby spilled bottle of water dried into nothing more than a memory of relief. He was too weak to cry, too drained to even lift his head. When the call came in to the local rescue team, the description was grim. A stray dog, dehydrated and near death, collapsed in the middle of a busy street. By the time the volunteers arrived, they had braced themselves for the worst, but nothing prepared them for the sight before them. The dog, barely more than a shadow of what he once was, turned his eyes toward them. Despite everything, the hunger, the thirst, the cruelty of the heat, his tail gave the faintest wag, and his face seemed to crease into what could only be described as a smile. He had no energy to rise, no strength to bark, but his expression said it all. "You came." One volunteer knelt beside him, tears welling as she gently stroked his head. His fur was filthy and clung to his body like a shroud. The heat had made his skin hot to the touch, and his breath came in labored pants. Yet, when they coaxed him onto a stretcher, he didn't resist. Whether from sheer exhaustion or trust, he allowed himself to be lifted, his body limp, yet grateful. They named him Kobe. At the shelter, Kobe's first sip of water was hesitant, as if he feared it might be snatched away. But when he realized it was his to drink, he lapped it up greedily, his eyes closing in relief. The vet worked tirelessly, treating his dehydration and the infections that riddled his frail body. Day by day, Kobe grew stronger. His tail wagged more frequently, his eyes grew brighter, and that smile, the one that had won everyone's hearts, never left his face. When a volunteer family offered to foster him, Kobe's life transformed. For the first time, he had a soft bed, regular meals, and companionship. The family's golden retriever, Max, took to Kobe immediately, and the two became inseparable. They would nap in the sunlit garden, play tug-of-war with an old sock, and share quiet moments of mutual understanding. Kobe, who once lay abandoned on a blazing sidewalk, had found warmth not in the heat of the sun, but in the love of those who refused to give up on him. If you liked the video, put like and subscribe to the channel, where you will find a lot of interesting things.